Hey, it's Tuesday, another day of art. I'm so excited to see you all here today. Today, we are going to be drawing sailboats. That's right, sailboats. So get your pencils and paper and markers and crayons ready. So we're going to be drawing sailboats flowing through a river or ocean. You also can use a ruler for this project as well. If you don't have a ruler, that's okay. You can learn how to draw the sailboats without it. So let's get ready in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Okay, so we are going to be drawing sailboats on the ocean. And for this drawing, you can use either crayons, colored pencils, or colored markers. And you'll want to use a black marker. And for the preliminary drawing, you might want to use a pencil. And if you use a pencil, you're going to need an eraser. And if you have a ruler close by, you could grab a ruler. I'd like you to maybe use a ruler or something, even a piece of cardboard, to draw the horizon line that will be behind the sailboats. Okay, so I'm going to start the drawing with this black marker, and I'll put all these items away and we'll get started. Okay, so I want us to draw the sailboats first. And these sailboats, it's going to be more like a fun drawing of sailboats, not a realistic, not quite an abstract drawing, but something that's just sort of fun to draw and to color. So we'll start with the sailboats, and we'll start with the front sailboat first. And this sailboat, first you want to draw the mast, which the mast is the long pole that is vertical on the sailboat that holds the sail. And you might want to put a little circle or even a little flag up on top of the mast. And then come down here and draw the sailboat, the bottom of the boat that's in the water, like this. And then the sail is going to come over like this. It's sort of a curved line down. And then bring the bottom of that sail right over to the mast. And then we'll do one more sailboat right next to it. We'll do the boat itself that's in the water, really close to the other sail, and we'll draw its mast straight down, all the way down to the boat. And a little circle up on top. And when you're drawing these masts, you can start at the top, and when you come down to the bottom, the two lines should get separated a little further when you get closer to the boat. So closer at the top and a little further down towards the boat. And then we'll put the sail on this guy, like that. And then we'll put a sailboat back here. Put the boat in the water and the mast. And a little circle up on top and the sail. And then we'll put another sailboat over here. Put the boat itself in the water. This will be a little larger boat. With the mast coming all the way down to the boat. Remember, you get a little further away on the lines when you get closer to the boat. And a little circle up on top. And the sail. And we'll give this boat two sails, one on either side. One side is called the jib and the other side's called the mainsail. And then we'll put a little boat back here. And the mast. And then a sail. And a little dot. Okay, so now if you'll take your ruler and write about 1/3 of the way down the paper, if you could put your ruler nice and level along the horizon, and you want to draw a line that goes across the horizon but not in front of the boat. So you want to stop at the boats. So at the sail, and then there, and there. So you don't want to go over the sail. And you can freehand this too if you want, just like that. Okay? Now, the fun part is we are going to be drawing really crazy water, which will be really fun to color. And it's just going to be a series of swirls. And these swirls can just go like in all kinds of swirly directions. And they're sort of like an S. And you can make some big ones that go right to the boat. And do some over here. These are just swirls. It's just representing water. It's not realistic at all, just for fun. And do some little ones back behind the water, behind the boats. Some little ones back here. And do some big ones down here. And get really big. Just swirling circles that go over, just kind of representing little waves, big waves in the water. You can just do them all over the place. You can fill it all in and just keep, like wherever you see an area that you think a wave would look good, or this type of water. You could also do just little swirls in the water that aren't connected. So just go all over. And try to connect them to each other so they kind of come off of each other. And in these spaces that there aren't any waves, just fill it in with littler ones. Just keep on doing this. Wherever you see an area that looks like a hole in the water. And even after you color it, you could go back with your marker and add more. You could put some little ones in, wherever you think it might look good to have some. Try to make the ones that are back towards the horizon a little smaller than the ones up here in front. The areas that are closest to you are going to be larger. Okay, and just keep going. It's really fun. You get good at it after a while. Okay. There. Now, we can also decorate the sails themselves. We can do stripes, you could do polka dots, you could do hearts, you could do, some sailboats have a marking on it of what type of a sail it is. You could do flowers, you could do stripes that you could color in. You could do big stripes like this. You could do diagonal stripes, like maybe like this. You could do a little box that has the name of the sailboat right there. And also maybe a sun. You could do sort of a fun sun that's maybe a series of circles. And I think we're done. So I'll show you one that I colored earlier. And I used colored markers for this. And so I left all the sails mostly white, and colored some of the stripes orange. Did the sun yellow and orange, and the background of the sky blue. And then I put some of the yellow from the sun into the blue, just to make it look like the sun was kind of glowing into the sky. And I made all the all the boats themselves sort of a gray. And I colored the water turquoise blue, and I made the water a little darker. Farther away that you go, the water gets a little darker. And I added some green to it just for fun. So it's just a fun thing to color and a fun thing to draw. You could do just one sailboat and have it all water, you know, or you could do even more sailboats. You could add, instead of doing waves, you could do fish that are, you know, jumping out of the water. You could put some birds in the sky. And like I said earlier, you could, instead of doing the these round tops on top of the mast, you could do flags. Some sailboats have little flags that go off the boats, so you could do that. You know, that would be blowing in the wind. They'd be bigger towards the mast and would go away. So that would be a fun thing to add. And then you could do red, white, and blue, like the American flag, or you could do just different colored flags. So there you go. All done. Sailboats on the ocean. That was fun.
I hope you enjoyed our project for this week. I'll see you next week. Have a good day. Bye.